La Marea. It's Old Saybrook. It's in Old Saybrook, ready for a new season with some springtime specials. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Hi.
Thank you for having us here
Say your
today.
last name, Julian.
Pisanzio.
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 Che cosa fai?
Che cosa faccio?
Che cosa faccia?
I'm
Brutto
the-
faccia. Yeah.
I'll be the hostess with the mostest, and then my husband Nino's the chef.
Let me just throw this out there for good measure. There are very few places that I would go like 4 days before Christmas because it's a very special time of year. La Marea was one of them, and we had
Yes.
such a great time.
We did. We had fun
Describe
time.
the restaurant for us.
So we're a family-owned restaurant.
Yep.
We like to say that we're authentic Italian because Nino is from the island of Capri.
Capri.
Beautiful Capri. I come from Puglia. Chef also comes from Puglia.
When did you come to the States?
I was born here.
Oh, you were born
but
here.
I live there, but this is where I'm from. I'm from this region here.
Oh, you're in the boot.
Yeah, I'm in the heel of the boot, and then there's Naples, and Nino's right off the coast of Naples over here.
Oh, my God.
He'll be coming out to
They
cook
have
some pasta.
unbelievable cold cuts right here in Bologna.
Oh,
It's really incredible, right
but you know
there.
what
Yes,
though? I love the food and this. You can always smell authentic Italian. There's just something different about authentic Italian. And I walked by the eggplant and I already it's taking the power of I don't even know what to not eat that whole.
So this is actually my mother-in-law's recipe from Capri.
wow.
So that's from Nonna Julia.
You know a good nonna. Now what are you and Nino making for us today?
Does
he's
Nino
coming
know,
on out. I
does
don't know. I
Nino
don't know
know
where
that
he-
we're
I
on
don't know where
television?
First of all,
and it's
anybody
live?
who's Italian knows we're not on time. It
Ever.
doesn't matter. We're not, my husband, the Daninos, they're always late.
Describe the restaurant.
See.
It's got a beautiful
So
bar.
we have a beautiful bar. We have wood-fired pizzas. So
Which
we do
is
authentic
incredible.
Neapolitan-style pizzas. Next week we have a beautiful wine dinner coming up. So we like to do each region. That's why we have this beautiful map
Oh,
here.
okay.
So we're actually celebrating the southern regions of Italy. So we're going to be doing Puglia, Campania. We kind of missed out on Basilicata, but we're doing Calabria and Sicily. So what we do is we take each wine and we pair it with an actual regional dish to kind of give the flavor of Italy, almost like you're on a little tour of Italy. And it also opens you up to new types of foods that are from those different regions.
Can you
which
bring a
is
family?
delish.
I mean, kids, or is
Of
it an
course,
adult?
yeah, we have
Okay.
wood-fired
How's Brad?
pizza. Brad is doing well. I know you miss him so much.
I
You
miss
his
Brad very
cocktails.
much.
Yeah.
And, there's all the information.
How do you actually craft the meals? Do you taste the wine first, or do you have to sit there? Like, is there a real meeting of the minds when you create these masterpieces?
I actually have some old Italian cookbooks that are regionalized, and so I kind of do some research as we're pairing the things, and I work with a really good friend of ours, Michael Patrizzo, who owns, he's a VP, I'm sorry, of VS Imports, who does the wine dinners with us. And so he and I come together, and I send him the menu of every plate, that dish that we have for their region, and then he pairs the wine masterfully, and it's a lot of fun. So it's almost like having this little trip through Italy.
Describe what we have here, because this is just some of the...
So this is the Giuliana's biscotti.
Giuliana's biscotti,
Yes.
named after you.
Yes, and my mother-in-law is actually
Oh, your
Giuliana.
mother-in-law's?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
look at that.
So that is made with Kaibo bittersweet chocolate, a little bit of orange zest and walnuts in there.
Orange zest.
No,
Be
but it
careful.
looks so gorgeous.
It's actually a favorite at the restaurant. And then, of course, we have a traditional tiramisu.
Say that again.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
You know what a tiramisu means, right?
No, I did not know that.
It means a pick-me-up.
I did not know that.
Because you got the coffee in there.
Oh, that makes sense. And then you said that's your mother-in-law's recipe. Do you have any recipes that you grew up with that you have incorporated? Like, what is something special that you remember from your family or from?
So we have a dish on the menu called a campanelle with peas.
Oh, that's Sicilian.
So we do campanelle with peas and pancetta and a little bit of shallots in there. And I did a twist on it because my kids wouldn't eat it anymore because they got so sick of eating peas. So I decided to put a little lemon zest, a little mascarpone cheese, and a little bit of heavy cream. And it's just like this delicious flavor, creamy pop of
drooling.
Yeah, I'm going to be the dumb. I'm going to be the dumb guy and say that my favorite Italian dish is chicken parm. Is that not favorable to say that?
So.
Yeah, it is not favorable to say that.
But I will tell you, Tuesday nights, we're open now on Tuesdays from 5 to 8, and we're doing a trattoria-style menu.
Okay.
And it has spaghetti meatballs, and we conformed, and just on Tuesday nights, just on Tuesdays, we are doing the chicken parm right now for this month. So you can get it this month. I'm not sure if we're going to have it next month, so you got to come in this month.
Get it now.
Because it wasn't on the menu when we went for Christmas.
No, it was not, and Nino conformed to that because that's more of an Italian-American dish,
It's more of
which is very well loved
It's like
here.
La Choy makes Chinese
And
food, swing American.
Well, you know what, though? You said peas, and my family's from Sicily, and so my husband is from Pratala, which is but he's like your kids. He's like, stop putting peas in my pasta, but we love it, and it's so good. But what are some of the things that I guess would be family traditions? Because I know we like peas, we put raisins, pine nuts, things like that.
In Sicily, yeah, you're known for that.
Right.
And where Nino's from in Campania, it's a lot of light tomato sauces and a lot of vegetables and a lot of fish, calamari, which is, so they'll do pasta with calamari and spaghetti.
Do you speak fluent Italian in your house or when you're home? Do your children? Yeah.
Yes.
And then you spit your English.
And we do I was born here and I lived over there.
Right.
Okay.
And so my parents were from there as well.
So you reminded me on how to saying that my grandma used to say, tutti a tavola a mangiare, right? Did I say it okay?
Yeah, you can say that.
You could come to the table and, thank you very much, sir. But again, remind us what we're going to do, because I know Nino's busy cooking away in there. What's the dish that we're going to have today?
Today it's called spaghetti alla Nerano, which is actually, people know that dish from Stanley Tucci's In Search of Italy.
Right.
And that actually comes from a place called Nerano, which is like off also the coast of Naples.
This is just
Thank you.
It's like eating a cloud.
Do you have a pastry chef, or you make them all in your house?
So I was the pastry chef. I do have someone who does it now because there's a lot of hats to wear. So Rocio's been with us for a while, and she's magnificent. So, but the pasta Nerano was a favorite of Jacqueline Kennedy. She loved that dish. When she would go to Capri, they would make it for her.
Oh,
What's in that
So
now?
it's got the fried zucchini in there.
I was just going to say it's a zucchini.
and
See,
it's
I'm not a big
spaghetti.
zucchini fan, but I like
You'll
it when
love it this way.
But when it's prepared the right way, I can definitely do it.
Do you do it the way that Stanley Tucci did it, with it like you fry it up, or you
We fry
put
up
it
the
in
zucchini first. I know, I apologize. Nino's cooking away back there.
We're still going to eat it. No apologies. Don't worry about it.
It's the spaghetti, and it's really nice because you put the pecorino in there, a little bit of olive oil, garlic, but then at the end you put in the butter, and it gives this creaminess to the dish. And the key is to always add a little bit of the pasta water where you cook the pasta in, because the
We're going to head
starchiness
on
goes
over to
in
the
there.
wax, but you guys are going to come back in our next half hour.
Yeah.
We are, and we're going
Okay.
to make this spaghetti alla Nerano, so
Try that.
stay tuned for wax.
Okay, stay tuned for the wax. Again,
Listen, here, you
we're going to
guys.
move on over to the wax. Here's how you can find it on Comcast, Altice, and Cox Cable. It's also, you hit the rescan button on your TV, and have a great day. We'll see you on the wax. Bye-bye.